Hello, I'm Martin Park. For those that don't know me, I'm a naturopath and a master coach and trainer who has been working professionally in health, fitness, wellness, and personal development for over 45 years. If you are someone who is interested in learning how to maximize your overall health, well-being, and performance, then welcome. Today, I'm going to talk about something that might ruffle a few feathers, and that is how your social circle might be sabotaging your health and wellness goals. And before you hit the stop button thinking, how dare he blame my friends, stick around because this isn't about pointing fingers. It's about understanding the invisible external forces that can shape your health choices. Let me paint you a familiar picture. You're doing great with your new diet routine, finally feeling that you are getting back control with your eating, when Sarah from accounting brings in her famous triple-layered chocolate cake and insists everyone have a piece. You woke up early as planned and you're getting ready for your morning workout when your so-called training partner texts you, "Not feeling the best this morning, let's grab a big breakfast instead." You're planning a super healthy dinner until your partner says, "I'm tired, let's just order pizza and ribs and watch Netflix." Sound familiar? So let's unpack why this happens and what you can do about it, and all without becoming a hermit and or losing your friends. There are four main areas. 1, the friendship factor, how your social circle shapes your health. 2, the 5 types of health saboteurs, and yes, they mean well. 3, setting boundaries without being a total jerk. And 4, how to build a health-supporting social network. Let's start with the friendship factor. Research shows you're 57% more likely to be overweight if your friend is overweight. And that's not because fat is contagious. It isn't, but because humans are basically sophisticated copying machines. We unconsciously mirror the behaviors of people we spend time with. It's how we've survived as a species. Great for not getting eaten by predators. Not so great when your bestie's idea of stress relief is a bottle of wine and a family-sized pizza or a tub of ice cream. But it goes way deeper than that. Your social circle doesn't just influence what you eat. It shapes your entire concept of what's normal. If everyone in your friend group considers a daily muffin and coffee for morning tea normal, then guess what starts to seem reasonable to you? If your work colleagues think it's weird to go for a power walk or to the gym at lunch instead of scrolling social media, guess what starts feeling uncomfortable? And this isn't just some pop psychology nonsense either. Your brain literally releases a combination of neurotransmitters and hormones that make you want to fit in with your social group. Back in caveman days, being kicked out of the tribe meant death, so we evolved to be really good at conforming to group norms. The problem is, your brain doesn't know the difference between being kicked out from your hunter-gatherer tribe and feeling left out when everyone's ordering delicious, decadent desserts and you're trying to stick to your diet. So while your brain is hardwired to fit in, the challenge lies in making sure your inner circle is pushing you toward health, not sabotaging it. Let's look at point 2. The 5 types of health saboteurs you'll meet on your wellness journey. 1, the food pusher, with classic lines such as, "Come on, one won't kill you," or, "But I made this especially for you," or, "Are you really going to turn down your grandmother's pasta?" 2, the enabler, with classic lines such as, "You deserve a treat," or, "Come on, life's too short to count calories," or, "You look fine just as you are." 3, the workout whistleblower, with classic lines such as, "Surely skipping one day won't hurt," or, "But it's raining, cold, slightly breezy," or whatever sounds terrible outside, or, "Let's grab a coffee instead." 4, the status quo defender, with classic lines such as, "You're no fun anymore," or, "You've changed," or, "Remember when we used to." And 5, the underminer, with classic lines such as, "Should you be eating that on your diet?" Or, "You're getting a bit obsessed with this health thing, don't you think?" Or, "You'll probably gain it all back anyway, so why bother?" These types of saboteurs come in all forms, each with their own strategies for getting you off track. But here's the thing, most of these people aren't trying to sabotage you. They're trying to maintain their own comfort zones. And your new and unwanted health journey can feel like a personal attack on their lifestyle choices. So while these saboteurs may not mean to derail you, their actions often stem from their own discomfort with your changes. The key is knowing how to handle these dynamics without losing your cool or your friends. Which brings us to point 3, setting boundaries without being a total jerk, and how we can handle this without burning bridges or becoming a complete health hermit. Allow me to introduce you to my packed method for managing social health dynamics. P, prepare your responses. A, acknowledge their intentions. C, communicate your needs. And T, take the lead. Packed. Let's break this down. P, prepare your responses. Have ready-made positive responses for common situations. For the food pusher who says, I made this especially for you, you say, thanks, I'll take some home for later. For the enabler who says, you look fine just as you are, you say, thanks for the kind words, I appreciate it. For the workout whistleblower who says, let's grab a coffee instead, you say, let's do coffee after the workout. For the status quo defender who says, remember when we used to? You say, I do, and I loved it. But let's make some new memories doing some different things. And for the underminer who says, you'll probably gain it all back anyway, so why bother? You say, you might be right about that, but I'm going to give it a red hot go anyway and see what happens. A, acknowledge their intentions. This is where most people get it wrong. They see malicious sabotage where there's usually just misplaced love or their own insecurities at play. When someone pushes food, they might be showing love the way their family always has, trying to make sure you don't miss out on joy, seeking validation for their own choices, trying to maintain their role as the provider or nurturer, expressing hospitality in the only way they know how. When someone discourages exercise or healthy habits, they might be worried about losing their drinking, eating, relaxation buddy, feeling threatened by your positive changes, trying to protect you from what they see as unnecessary pressure, fighting against their own guilt about not making changes, and attempting to keep the relationship dynamics exactly as they are. Acknowledging these intentions doesn't mean giving in. It means responding with empathy while staying firm. For the food-pushing relative, I can see how much love you put into this meal, and I really appreciate that. Let me enjoy a small portion so I can really focus on the flavors you have created. For the worried friend, I know you're looking out for me, and that's exactly why you're such a great friend. This new lifestyle is helping me feel amazing, and I'd love to share that journey with you. For the anxious partner, I know these changes might feel like I'm pulling away, but I'm actually doing this so we can have more quality years together, and I want you to be a part of this journey with me. The key here is to find the love, concern, or fear behind the sabotage. When you acknowledge what's really driving their behavior, you can address the real issue instead of just the surface level resistance. C, communicate your needs. Be clear about what you're doing and why. Here are a few examples. This isn't about dieting, it's about me having enough energy to play with my kids. I'm not depriving myself, I'm just prioritizing my well-being right now. It's not about looking a certain way, it's about me feeling stronger and more confident. These examples show you how to communicate your commitment without sounding defensive or rigid. They highlight that your focus is on well-being and long-term health, not just short-term goals. And finally, T, take the lead. Instead of always reacting, start initiating. Suggest active social activities. Host dinners where you control the menu. Suggest coffee dates with a walk instead of sitting at a cafe. Set up a workout challenge with friends to make staying active more fun. Create new traditions that don't revolve around unhealthy habits. By initiating these activities, you can help shift your social environment to be more health conscious without making anyone feel uncomfortable or judged. It's all about leading by example and making health feel like a fun and inclusive choice. And that is your pact to yourself and your social network. P, prepare your responses. A, acknowledge their intentions. C, communicate your needs. T, take the lead. Let's now look at the fourth and final area, how to build a health-supporting social network. Straight up, you don't need to ditch your role friends. And if you apply the techniques from the previous 3 areas we've just covered, then you won't have to. But here are some suggestions that are well worth your consideration if you are looking to broaden and strengthen your social network. 1. Join groups aligned with your goals. Gym classes, running clubs, yoga or Pilates, and healthy cooking groups. 2. Follow social media accounts that focus on progress, mental health, and body positivity. 3. Find an accountability partner who's on a similar journey. 4. Attend health-focused workshops or seminars to meet like-minded people. 5. Get involved in community events that focus on physical or mental health, like charity runs or mental health awareness programs. 6. Explore activities that challenge both body and mind, like boxing, tai chi, or martial arts. 7. Surround yourself with people who support realistic goals and appreciate the journey, not just the destination. These are just a few examples of the many things you can and should do to broaden your social network. By intentionally curating a social network that aligns with your values and goals, you'll not only stay motivated, but also create an environment where health is celebrated, not compromised. Here's your homework. Yes, if you have listened to my previous 2 podcasts for this year, then you knew it was coming. And if you haven't, then go back and listen to them. 1, identify your top 3 health saboteurs. Remember, be kind, as they mean well. 2, write down your common trigger situations. 3, prepare 3 positive responses using the PACT method. And 4, plan 1 healthy positive social activity for next week. Remember, you don't have to choose between your social life and your health goals. You just need to get better at navigating the intersection between them. And sometimes, just sometimes, you might find that your new healthy habits start rubbing off on those around you. And how lovely would that be? For those that are looking to improve their own health and wellness, then I have a completely free to access 10-day Rethink, Reboot, Reclaim mini program on my website. It is a simple and concise introduction to health and wellness that I have designed to help you get back on track. I will leave a link in the description. I thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your company. I look forward to spending some time with you again. Bye for now.